So the 7-game winning streak for the Yankees is over. The White Sox win this one 3-2 in a tightly fought game by the White Sox. I mean, at some point I was guessing they were bound to shut things down a little bit, and the Yankees bats were bound to get a little bit cold, right? After the beatings they put on the White Sox of the last several games, right? And the beatings they throw on the Nationals as well. So, but again, it is. What is this toy? Toy just going off. But they have tomorrow off, so it allows them to recap. And it looks like I didn't really care for that last pitch, but it was high and up in the zone, so it is what it is. But yeah, they can't win them all. But they've won 6 out of the last 7, so I'll take that. Now the Red Sox did win today, and the Blue Jays won. So the Yankees are back down to 3 games. So, but it is what it is, right? So I think they'll be okay heading into Houston. You have Framber Valdez on the mound according to the pitching matchups. So I would expect to see Rosario back in there, probably Caballero back in there too. But we'll see what happens. Now, all in all, Luis Hill 5 1/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 7 strikeouts. Fernando Cruz, an inning and 2/3, clean, 2 strikeouts. Tim Mill came in. Okay, he's got a 2.93 ERA this season. He's been pretty darn good, but he got hit today. He gave up that home run over the center field wall. So 1 hit, 1 run. He was bound to get hit at some point, right? So it was today. Offensively, Goldschmidt was 0 for 5. Aaron Judge was 3 for 5 with a home run and a double. He was a triple short of the cycle. Bellinger was 1 for 5 with a double and an RBI. Giancarlo Stanton 0 for 2. Ahmed Rosario 1 for 4. Jazz Chisholm 0 for 3. Anthony Volpe 1 for 3. Ben Rice 0 for 4. Austin Wells, I know he didn't play. Jose Caballero 0 for 2. And Grisham had 2 walks. So all in all, not a flashy game by the Yankees, by no stretch of the imagination. But again, they swept the Nationals. They won the series against the White Sox. So now we got a tougher schedule ahead of us. And again, I want to see how well they rebound off this loss. Right? It's a day off tomorrow, so they can recoup. The arms can get a little bit of rest and come back being aggressive against these guys. And they know what they need to do. They know they need to be aggressive against in these next 12 games. Against the Astros, against the Blue Jays, against the Tigers, against the Red Sox. They know what they need to do. It's a frustrating loss, yes. Okay, but all in all, around the horn, 8-4 Blue Jays over the Brewers. Angels are up 3-0 on the Astros right now in the 9th. Rockies 4-2 over the Cubs in the 6th. Rangers 3-0 over the Athletics in the 3rd. Giants 1-0 over the Orioles in the 2nd. Dodgers 2-0 over the Diamondbacks in the 3rd. Braves and Phillies don't start until 7:10. Let's see. Tigers 5-0 over the Royals. Mariners 4-2 over the Guardians. Marlins 5-1 over the Mets. The Red Sox 5-2 over the Pirates. And around the horn, the Rays 7-4 over the Nationals. Twins 7-2 over the Padres. And the Reds 7-4 over the Cardinals. And that's it around the horn. Yeah. I wouldn't assume it's going to be a nightmare just yet, Jay. I wouldn't assume it's going to be a nightmare just yet. They're playing much better baseball than they have. Much better baseball. So, but yeah, I mean, we're going to get an idea of if the Yankees can play better against the American League East teams, against the teams with records over 500. And just so you know, a lot of people saying, well, the Yankees can only beat bad teams and not the good teams. Just to put it in perspective, okay? I was looking this stuff up. The Blue Jays are 5-4. Is it 5-4 or 4-4? 4-5 against teams that are not really good, not good records. So they're not really playing that well either against the bad teams. So it's not only the Yankees. It really isn't only the Yankees, right? So what's good, NFE? Strike zone's in the house. So, but yeah, now the real baseball starts Tuesday for the next 12 days. All right, I'm going to take it one series at a time. One series at a time. The Astros is a winnable series. They're going to Houston, but it is a winnable series. Okay. And Framber Valdez is tough, yes. And we'll see if they call up Austin Slater too. When the rosters expand tomorrow, they can add 2 players starting to. So can every other team. They can add 2 players starting tomorrow without having to make corresponding roster moves. They go from 26 to 28. They can add Ryan Yarbrough tomorrow. They can add Austin Slater tomorrow. And he's known for hitting lefties extremely well, right? So they might do that. We'll see. I don't really care if the Astros get a postseason or not. I'm worried about the Yankees. In their division, the West, they are up by 2.5 games over Seattle. They have the smallest lead of any American League team. Well, they're tied with the Blue Jays for the smallest lead. Well, now the Yankees, they will have the smallest lead. The Blue Jays will now have 3 games instead of 2.5. The Houston Astros have 2.5 over the Mariners, 5.5 over the Rangers. So this is going to go right down to the wire for a lot of teams in the AL. And the leads and the Phillies have a 6.5 game lead in the National League East. The Brewers 6-game lead in the Central, and the Dodgers a 1.5 game lead in the West. I'm not sure they're going to call up Spencer Jones yet. They may call up Austin Slater because he's known for having a good bat against lefties, and we're going to be facing some good lefties over the next couple of weeks. But again, 6 out of 7 games, I'll take it. 7-game winning streak, I'll take it. They needed that type of streak, and over the last week, the Yankees have gained 4.5 games in the standings over the last week alone. So, just goes to show what a bad week of baseball and a good week of baseball can do. Right? So, no, I didn't agree with that call on Bellinger either. So, I'm hoping that the Yankees use that and have a chip on their shoulder against Houston. I really do. So, if we go 7, I'd be happy if they went 7-5, Lorenzo, in those 7 games. I would be happy. And if they went 7-5, they would be 82-65 with 17 games left. 82-65 with 17 games left. No, excuse me, 15 games left, not 17. So, if they win more games than they lose in this next 12 game span, I'd be happy. Pinch run in the 9th for who? For Grisham, he stole the base. Who would you pinch run for, and who would you pinch run with? They got the bats out. That's the key, man. Well, the bats got it. Judge can do anything. Neither could Rice. Neither could Goldschmidt. So, or Bellinger. And the only guy that did something was Grisham, and he stole the bag too after he drew a walk. So, Yankees went with their guys. They're just their closer hat. I mean, they had it tonight. He had it today. What's up, Beagle? Right. But again, Yankees are in a much better spot than they were 2 weeks ago. Much better spot. It's just something to keep in mind. Pinch hit for Paul with who? With who? Tauchman has actually made some good defensive plays. Even when he was with the Yankees, he made some good defensive plays. He has. I remember him making some nice plays with the Yankees. Yep. Guess what? NFL starts next week. Next Sunday, baby. Football starts. It's go time. We're going to have some football and baseball together at the same time, baby. Wandy Peralta did well for them. He did well for them. He did. Realistic. What are you talking about? They don't care. They just won 7 out of 8 games. What are you talking? Why? Who's coming up with these positions? Is someone else peddling this garbage on Twitter, on YouTube? Do they know that? Of course they know every game counts. And what would Jason Dominguez have done? And realistic, and we're 3 games back. And we were 7 games back a week ago. Now we're 3. Hello? It's important to pay attention. They're playing much better baseball. We're just going to continually poo-poo on the Yankees? Why? I'll be ready for 2026 when the season's over. Not yet. I'm not giving up on this team. I don't know. I didn't see. I gotta be honest with you. I don't watch Mets games, so I'm not sure. But the Marlins beat them 5-1. Now, let's be nice. Let's be nice. Okay. So what? 1 loss to the White Sox. It's not the end of the world. They won 3 out of 4. Really, they won 3 out of 4, and they swept the Nationals too. So let's not name call each other in your place. Let's not do that. Right? So, and again, now let's see here. So what, realistic? So what? We won the series. We won 7 out of the last 8 games. We picked up 4.5 games in the standings in the last week. That matters than talking points do. Okay? That matters a hell of a lot more than talking points. Now let's see. They're off tomorrow. Tuesday's pitching matchup is going to be Max Fried versus Framber Valdez. That's going to be a good one. Lefty versus lefty. How could we have been 1 game back from the Jays? For winning today? Okay. So what? There's still 30 games left in the season. Okay. The Jays have lost 4.5 games in the standings during this week too. Right? I hope Max shoves like he does last week. I really do. I hope he shoves. That's going to be a good matchup for Tuesday. Good matchup for Tuesday. And we'll see if the Yankees actually – they don't have to call up 2 guys tomorrow. It's just that's when they can start calling up 2 guys. We'll see what they do. I think Yarborough is probably going to be one of them, so they don't have to make a pitching move. They bring him up, they can add him to whatever they have. And my guess is probably going to be Austin Slater when he's ready. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I know. We talk about Houston, Tigers, Jays, and the Red Sox. Yep. And nobody's losing. Nobody's ignoring that. The Padres, yeah. If the Padres won the NL West, that would be a nice accomplishment for them. They're only a game and a half out of the lead from the Dodgers, so that's going to go right down to the wire. Right down to the wire. It really, really is. Mm-hmm. I'll take that. I'll take that. I think if they win more games than they lose in this 12-game stretch, then I think they'll be in good shape. They'll be in good shape. Yep. said, if they win, again, you go back to the standings here. They are 76 and 61, 15 games over 500. If they go 7-5, then that means they're 83 and 66, right? With was that 13 games to go? 83 and 66, yes, 13 games to go. And with that stretch, they can easily win 90 games. They are 13 and 3 in the last 16. So what? Realistic? So what? There are other teams that have not swept the White Sox too. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Can't change the past. They're realistic. You should get a job writing birthday cards for Hallmark. Really, really uplifting. Really. I think you'd make a killing. You really would. You do have one what? Job writing birthday cards for Hallmark? Dodgers split a 4-game set with the Rockies. Yeah, the Rockies are a worse team than the White Sox. Worse. Tigers got swept by the Athletics. The Dodgers got swept by the Athletics. And the Angels. Nobody cares about the money, realistic. Nobody cares about the money. There's not a comparison about money here. There's no competition here. There really, there's no. Nobody cares. Walker Buehler just signed with the Phillies. Thank you, Jonathan. No surprise, and that's actually probably a smart move by the Phillies since they lost Zach Wheeler for the rest of the season. He said, "Thank you, Jonathan." What BS are you calling out? What BS are you calling out? Yeah, Walker Buehler just signed with the Phillies. It's on ESPN. I mean, I'm not surprised. The Phillies lost Zach Wheeler for the season, so it's a good move for them. Good move for them. Gets them back to the National League too. And if they happen to face the Dodgers, the A's swept the Dodgers early this season. Yes, so did the Angels. Yep. Yeah, the Dodgers aren't getting them now. They can. They just didn't realistic. That's not BS. You're peddling BS. That's why you get called out on this channel. Right? That's Walker Buehler is not a major signing. So, and there's no one else. Honestly, there's nobody left that would represent the major signing anyway. So, we are in a better spot than the Mets. Got that right, Petruzzi. Pitchers, yeah, stay dead. Yeah. Yes, indeed. And again, the Yankees will probably add an arm tomorrow. That's my guess. Once before Tuesday, I should say. So, yeah, I think it's the Mets can go on a run too. So that's why I'm not sleeping on them just yet. But they don't look like they have the mojo they had a couple weeks ago. So, we'll see. We will see. Good for Buehler. I don't think that's a major signing. No. Not when they lost Zach Wheeler. He's not going to replace Wheeler. It's a good signing. That's not a major signing. Are you predicting ahead of time realistic? You know they're not going to beat the Blue Jays in the series? Oh, nice, Nelson. Nice. Give them some good luck, man. Give them some good mojo against the Blue Jays, man. They'll be home against the Blue Jays. We're going to Houston for 3, And a bunch of the Yankees players dressed like cowboys today too. So, um, realistic. You point out the same weak talking points that other channels keep pointing out. Why? Errors, Volpe. Why? Why are you pointing out the same weak talking points? Look at the guy above you in the comments, Spiegel. Calls himself realistic. So that's why we're calling him realistic, because that's the name he's given himself. So we're not gonna call him names, we're just gonna call him by his name. It's all good, Beagle. Drive safe, Nelson, man. Drive safe, man. From Indiana. Bring us some of that good Midwest juju, some good Midwest luck. Well, speaking of Indiana, my Irish are playing right now, right? Or are they playing tonight? Maybe they're playing tonight. Yeah, 43 for Judge. Yep. Inching closer to the MVP. Yes, indeed. Read the stats and facts what? Nobody's saying he doesn't have 18 errors. Nobody cares. You have a couple of fair weather fan channels who consistently just talk about 18 errors. Consistently. You have such a hard on for Anthony Volpe. Good, realistic. Good. Congratulations to him. He leads the errors. Congratulations to Anthony Volpe. Congratulations to Volpe, man. Really, congratulations to him. Happy for him. That's it. We'll take one series at a time, Palvis. Let's just win the series in Houston first, and then we come back home. We have the Blue Jays, and then I think the Tigers, and then we go to Fenway. Good for him. Good for Volpe. He leads in errors. Yeah. He's got what, 19 home runs? 19. I think he's one away from 20, right? Okay. Yeah. I think he's got 19, right? I think. Let's have a look here. Volpe. He's got more home runs than $300 million man Trey Turner. Good for Seager. Seager didn't win it all by himself. He had a team to go with him. Chef Nick, what's going on, man? Hope you're cooking up something fantastic. He won a Gold Glove. Nothing you can say changes that. So, realistic, nothing. He has a Gold Glove on his resume. This is a team thing. Seager didn't win a World Series ring. The Dodgers won a World Series ring. The Rangers won a World Series. So, Fernando Cruz does look good. He does look good. I'm glad we have him back, and I'm going to be really glad when we get Yarborough back too in the next couple of days. Same weak talking points. Why are we comparing him to Corey Seager? People keep going back to that ridiculous argument. So what? Corey Seager, good for him. Good for Seager. Good. Don't care about Seager. Nobody here does, except for you. Nobody. You live in Indiana, man? It's all good. It's all good. I've been in Indiana. I've been there. Go right ahead and bet. Bet all your money. Realistic. You make $1,000 every other week. Good for you. Bet all your money. That one part will be better. Whatever you say about Volpe. Whatever you say about Volpe. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We're not even wasting our time talking about Volpe. Okay. People go right back to the same easy talking points. Attack Volpe, right? When the Yankees lose. Attack, boom when the Yankees lose. Right? So Kansas City's not gonna move him, Jack. Kansas City ain't gonna move. He's young. They won't move him. Yeah, we got Bryce. We got the real test ahead of us now. Dude, I can defend whoever I want. Nothing you can do about it, dude. Nothing. Okay? I'm not here attacking him. I'm not here talking about him. Other people keep obsessing about him all the time. Right? When they lose, blame Volpe. Right? We're talking about the Yankees. What happened today? People have to go back to the talking point. Go to Volpe because that's what a couple other people are saying on Twitter and on YouTube. Right? When all else fails, let's go back to attacking Volpe. Let's do it. Let's do it. Volpe, 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 Volpe. Folks you guys should ask him out on a date. Folks have a crush on him. Really do. Can anybody in here hit 20 home runs at a major league level, even 19? So it's funny. It's funny how the people that are most critical of him couldn't do that even at the high school level. But they'll attack the guy. Yeah, I think we can catch Toronto. Yeah. It was just a low scoring game. It wasn't flat. The pitching shut them down on both sides. So it was a good pitch game. Not a good hitting game. But the White Sox just had more opportunities. Right, whatever you say, Johnny. The Blue Jays but when they went 5-4, 4-5, 4-5 against terrible teams. But let's just say it's the Yankees that are the only teams that do that. Yep. Yep. Why would Volpe do that? He makes 600 million times more than you do. Realistic. Why are we just obsessing about Volpe? What's the point? Every single time, no, you're wrong. Okay, but whatever you say. Fill out his application. I don't think you can hit a single Yankee pitcher. Not one. We'll see you in the next 12 days, Johnny. We'll see you in the next 12 days. Don't have to explain anything to you. We've talked about this every week, every day, every month. Don't have to explain a thing to you, dude. We'll watch the team. Yeah, people seem to think baseball is an easy sport. Most of these people have never played the game, especially at a high level. So I have no, and those are the people that are asking me to explain to them. You know, you have any idea how hard it is to make it to that level? I can't explain, dude. I could pick you apart. Why don't you come on the screen with me right now? What did we do yesterday? How did we win yesterday, Johnny? Small ball. Opposite field hits. Jazz. Volpe. Right? Come on the screen, Johnny. Come on here. Come on the screen. Put your face on the screen. And we can talk about it. I'll give you the link to come on here. Small ball yesterday. They won in extra innings when they don't usually win. Jazz, opposite field hit, right? Cody Bellinger, opposite field hit. Volpe, opposite field hit. That's how they scored the runs in extra innings with the Ghost Runners. You want the link, Johnny? Doesn't matter who the pitcher is. A major league pitcher. Doesn't matter. Come on the screen, Johnny. I'll post the link so you can come on with me. You want it? You don't need, because you can't come. I will tear you to pieces on here. Here you go. This is only for Johnny. All right, no one else. All right. You haven't answered the question yet. Come on, Johnny. There's the link. You're welcome to come on and join me. I'm waiting for you to come on, Johnny. There's the link. Come on and destroy me. Like you said you were going to destroy me. Now you said you were going to destroy me. I want you to come on the screen and destroy me. That's what you said. Put your money where your mouth is. Come on, dude. Instead of being a keyboard tough guy in the comments. Or why don't we meet in person and I'll record that for everybody. Instead of on the screen. I'll give you a chance on the screen, and then we can do it in person. I'll record that. In person. Live for everybody. How about we do both? Oh. You think so, Johnny? Good luck with that one. I wish you luck. Smash. You don't have a chance in the world, dude. I'll tell you right now, not a chance in the world. But come on the screen, dude. Come on, I'm waiting for you. I'm not talking. You're the one who said it was going to smash my face. I didn't threaten you. I will give you the opportunity to back it up in person. I will record it for you. I'm not taking some. You told me you were going to smash my face in. You told me you were going to destroy me. That's why I have the link on the screen. To come on the screen, put your face, and destroy me. Man up, homie. You talk a big game. You can't back it up, dude. Yeah, that's what I thought. You got nothing, Chief. Nothing. But any day you want to try to do that in person, smash my face, I would be more than happy to meet you in person. More than happy. Email me. I'll give you the address. Mm. Email me. I'll give you the address. And then I'll record it too. Blackbeltrunningcoach@gmail.com. Blackbeltrunningcoach@gmail.com. That's my email. And you might want to look me up before you decide you want to back up your words, dude. That's my email. Hmm? Exactly, Wobble. Let's shake it off. No, this guy's threatening me, so. Hmm? And you send me an email and I'll post it for everybody to see. Good, Johnny. I'm looking forward to it. Very much so. And I will record it. I'll record it, dude. For everybody to see. Okay? Yeah, you threatened me, Johnny. You said you would smash my face in. I gave you the opportunity to back up your words because you said you were going to destroy me. So I gave you the link to come on here and destroy me. You wouldn't even do that. Okay? Then I said you can debate me in person too. We can record that too. And then you said you'd smash my face in. I never said I was going to touch you. I don't need to. You don't pose a threat, and you never will. Mm. But I'll be more than happy to record it, man. More than happy to report. Yeah. I said we can debate in person. Yeah. That's what I said. I said we can debate in person. Go back and see it's record. Go right ahead. You're the one that said you're going to smash. I never said I was going to touch you. You don't pose a threat at all. Let's get back to the Yankees. This keyboard tough guy. Huh? No, Johnny. I said we can debate in person. I can record it for you. That's not a threat. You talk a big game, but you can't back it up. I gave you the link. You couldn't back it up. Okay? I don't threaten people, especially ones that don't pose a threat, dude. Yes, I said I said we can record it in person. That's what I said. Yeah, email me, and I will record it. I'll share it with everybody. Good, Johnny. Good. Good. I'm hoping to hear from you. Good. Looking forward to it, Johnny. Football's back next week. Yep. NFL starts next Sunday, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Should I be scared now, Johnny, or should I run for the hills? Exactly, the boy. Eagles will crush the Cowboys. I would agree with that 100%. You can't get out of this now, Johnny. No. I got you. I got you on in writing here, dude. I got you in writing everywhere. Nothing you can do, dude. Nothing you can do. Nothing, dude. Oh well. Yeah, exactly, the boy. That's it. My apologies, folks, for dealing with this clown. The Chiefs are going to go 0-17. Yeah, they are, Ken. And they'll still win the division. Still get to the playoffs. I was ambitious when I gave the Giants a 7-10 prediction, and the Jets a 7. I think the Jets have a better chance of going 7-10 than the Giants do. The Giants have a pretty rough schedule. They do. Barbecue duties is right. That's right. I'll barbecue tomorrow since it's actually Labor Day. We appreciate you, the boy. Appreciate you. Jaw. I didn't see it in IMAX. I saw it on TV today. Jaws is amazing. Love that movie. They probably will blame Taylor. Why'd you have to marry Travis Kelce? Even though they're never married yet. Why'd you do it? Yeah. The Yankees lost 3-2. 3-2. Nelson, that was my prediction for the Giants 7-10. It might be ambitious, but I know he won't, Bryce. I know he won't. He wouldn't even come on the screen. Deal with those people all the time. It's all good. Nice Beagle. It's a great movie. I was watching it earlier. Yep. 10-7. Oh man, I will take 10-7 any day of the week. 12. I had 11-6 for the Bills. I think 11-6 or 12-5. I had 7-10 for both the Giants and the Jets. But I like your prediction better, Ken. 10-7. Sign me up for 10-7, please. Pretty please. Yeah, Jaws is next level movie. Jaws 2 was on TV today too. On was it AMC, I think. It's like a Jaws-a-thon. Oh, Rudy, I love. Hoosiers, I love. Those are just like next level sports movies. My God. Nobody great action. I never saw it. I never heard of it, Jack. What is that? Never heard of it. What is it? Football. I have not done anything like that yet. I've never done a football pool. I've never done fantasy football or anything like that. So let's go Jets. Bryce, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Let me get the. There we go. Let's get a photo of the guy that was threatening me earlier. Here we go. All right, got that. Photo of the name. Taylor Ward. What happened to Taylor Ward? From the Angels? Peter Benchley, yeah. John Wick's son, interesting. Really interesting. Who I think it's going to be Ryan Yarbrough and Austin Slater. The guys are going to get called up initially. That could change. Taylor Swift got engaged. Well, Taylor Ward, apparently something happened to him on the Angels. I don't know what it is. Not sure. The Blue Jays claimed IKF off waivers. So he's back with the Blue Jays IKF. Pesky bat, too. Taylor Swift is getting married to Travis Kelce. Yeah. To me, same here, fantasy. I don't. Yeah. I have never learned how to play fantasy football or anything. So, Sal Stewart, oh, that's cool. Good for the Reds. I would imagine a lot of teams are going to call up their top. I like the Red Sox just stay with Peyton Tolle, pitcher, and that's why they released Walker Buehler. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Hit his face on the fence, and he said, "Oh my gosh." Ooh. Not really. No, Sam. On occasion, I'll listen to some clips. So I don't really watch it anymore. Michael K. Show. I don't. Fantasy football since '90. My goodness, 34 years of fantasy football. I've never played it. Never played it once. I was gonna do something last year with the football, but something happened. I didn't. Maybe I'll do if we get enough interest. I'll do fantasy football. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing. I don't really gamble, so gambling's it's too addictive, and I don't want to. I have 3 kids, got tuitions to pay, and all kind of stuff. So I don't have I can't. The Phillies signed Bueller about an hour ago, Ismail. The Phillies signed Walker Bueller. Um, yeah, to me, it's not worth losing money. Gamble. Well, yeah. There's more people coming out and speaking that Otani was definitely involved. I, I think he's being covered up for. So I didn't. I think MLB's covering up for him. I really do. Let's see here. Yeah, same. Love you too, man. That's how we keep it straight here, man. Yes, you did, Ken. You called the Bueller sign. I think you said Phillies, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah. But let's go enjoy the rest of the weekend. Tomorrow's an off day. Once the Yankees make their moves, once they add the players, you'll definitely get the word no matter what. You'll get the news no matter what. So go enjoy the rest of your day. If you're going to barbecue, have some great barbecue today and tomorrow. Happy Labor Day. My peace and love to all he is. Hope you enjoyed that entertaining, whatever that was a little bit ago. Ken, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in here in the chat. You're the best. Lego International Space Station Weekend. F-17. No, you're a beast. You're a monster. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ken, nice work on the Phillies call, too. You did call the Phillies. Have a great day, everybody. Talk to you all next time.